We are back for an all-new episode of Bona Fide or Bogus. I am Chris. Here are the 5 potential facts as Halloween season rolls on. We got a cat right down here. We'll see if he jumps up. I'm moving the pen a lot. We're going to see if I can get him to jump up here. We'll see. All right, here we go. Let's do it. As we get close to the end of this, I wonder what's next. Are we going to do another season of another year of trivia? You want to do something else? I don't know. Put in the comments if you want to see this series continue into a year 2, or if you want to see something else entirely, if you're trivia'd out. I don't know. So let's see, you know the rules. I read out 5 potential facts. I talk out loud, think out loud. Everybody talks out loud. I think out loud, try and work out if I think it's true or not. You at home, you do your own maybe internal thinking depending on where you are. You make a call if you think it's true or not. At the end, we reveal them all. Here we go. Potential fact number 1. Lainey Morse's biggest challenge when she started Original Goat Yoga, a business offering people an opportunity to do yoga with goats, wasn't startup money. It was training her goats not to poop on the yoga mats. I think the biggest challenge with goat yoga, or anything where you're involving farm animals, less domesticated animals, would not be anything related to that. I think it would be more related to like biting. Whether it be like they're eating the yoga mats or they're biting people. I don't know. That just does not seem true to me. It seems like there would be other things that you would have to work out other than goat bowel control. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I'm going to put that as a no. I think that's bogus. Completely bogus. Potential fact number 2. At 1,776 feet tall, the tallest building in the U.S., One World Trade Center in New York City, is hit by lightning over 500 times a year. That's more than one a day. So is there enough lightning in New York City? And is that how tall it is? That makes sense, 1776. And I know that like lightning can strike. They always used to say lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, but it does. It's been documented that it does. So, but does it hit the same place over 500 times a year is the real question. So that seems believable. It's a tall building, and New York, I feel like, would get a lot of lightning strikes. Let's say, yeah, I'm going to say yes. I will say yes. Potential fact number 3. American basketball players Shaquille O'Neal, Boban Marjanovic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, I feel really bad that I messed that up, but there's no way I can pronounce that, all have a hand span of 12 inches. I'm just going to say, yeah, I believe it, and hope that everything is spelled right and pronounced right, and this is not one of those where they're going to get me on a technicality, because Shaquille O'Neal, I've seen him giant man. I believe he probably does have a hand span of 12 inches. Believe it. Seems reasonable. Potential fact number 4. Gummy bears and similar candies get their glossy sheen from a coating of carnauba wax, the same ingredient found in car polish. I know that they put a lot of potentially gross stuff in candies and gum especially, but like candy. I remember there was the rumor that M&Ms had like beetle shells or bug shells in the candy coating, whether that is true. I remember at one point reading whether it was true or not, but I don't remember. So I don't think so, though. Carnauba wax. The same ingredient. Yeah, sure. Let's say we all eat car polish when we have gummy bears. I don't know. Seems legit. The FDA is just crazy. They just approve everything. Potential fact number 5. The poison apple in the fairy tale Snow White is based on the fact that apple seeds contain the poison cyanide. Eating as few as 5 apples with seeds can be fatal. Okay, I know that apple seeds do contain cyanide, but 5 apples just sounds... It sounds not enough. So I don't think that anybody who eats an entire apple, not that anybody would, because eating the core, if you eat the apple core, you're a weirdo. But anybody who eats all the seeds in the apple, that's 20% enough to kill you? I don't think so. No, we're gonna say no. I'm saying no. I think that, and the part about that's going to be wrong. I don't get bonus points, but I'm going to make the extra guess that it's going to be more than that. It's going to take like 30 apples or something like that. The seeds in 30 apples to be fatal. I don't know. All right, I've got my 5 locked in. Hopefully you do as well. This is the point where I remind you, if you haven't already, give us a like, give us a share, test your trivia knowledge week in and week out. We have over 40 of these, and we're not stopping until the end of the year. All right. Here we go. Answer time. Lainey Morse's biggest challenge when she started Original Goat Yoga, a business offering people an opportunity to do yoga with goats, wasn't startup money. It was training her goats not to poop on the yoga mats. I said no. Something about biting, probably. It is no good. It is bogus. Liability insurance was Lainey's main problem. Teaching a goat to control its poop is impossible. I believe that. I firmly believe that. They eat tin cans. They don't follow our rules. At 1,776 feet tall, the tallest building in the U.S., One World Trade Center in New York City, is hit by lightning over 500 times per year. I said, sure. I don't know. I'm not a lightningologist. It is not true. Between 2015 and 2020, One World Trade Center was hit 189 times, roughly only 38 times per year. It's still a lot. Still a lot. I don't know. I don't want to get hit by lightning once a year. American basketball player. I'm going to have to read this one again. The American basketball players all have a hand span of 12 inches. I said yes. Shaquille O'Neal is massive. Sure. It is true. Julius Erving did not make the cut with a hand span of only 11.75 inches. They made a bad pun in there that says, give them all a big hand. I didn't want to say it. Here we are. Gummy bears and similar candies get their glossy sheen from a coating of carnauba wax, the same ingredient found in car polish. I said, yeah. It is true. The melting point is 180 degrees Fahrenheit, meaning it doesn't melt in the human body and passes unabsorbed through our intestinal systems. So we can just eat all of that we want and never have a problem with it, I guess. What that means. Don't do that, though. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Consult your physician before you eat any of this stuff. Speaking of, the poison apple in the fairy tale Snow White is based on the fact that apple seeds contain the poison cyanide. Eating as few as 5 apples with seeds can be fatal. I said no. I think it's more than that. It is bogus. Apple seeds contain cyanide. However, to change the fairy tale into fact, Snow White would need to eat 25 apples with seeds to feel any ill effects. I think I said 30. Did I say 30? I don't even remember what I said like 3 minutes ago. It's a problem. Hopefully you did well. I got 4 and 1. So we'll add that. Put a smiley face on that. And we will mark it down. Let me know how you did. Let me know how you're doing this year. And I will see you next week for another brand new Bona Fide or bogus, and what will sure to be a bona fide good time.